Hey! Oh my goodness. Don't have a 4K camera yet. They out of stock on it. As you can see, it's still saying November the 28th. I haven't been in this office since November the 28th. It's the first time I've been in the office, and it's December the 4th. And listen, as soon as I come back in, I hit you with good news. Chris Cuomo is fired. Never liked Cuomo for what he did with Dennis Rodman when he was over there in North Korea trying to make it look like it's Dennis Rodman's job to go over there and free prisoners. When they did that, it was a white man back over there. Now, oh no, William, he's not suspended anymore. He's fired. It started as a suspension immediately. They did the first day of the investigation, because they are still doing an investigation. The new evidence that they found was enough for them to say, you're terminated. Now, the investigation is still ongoing to see if they can sue for damages. Because he has compromised CNN. This isn't a good look for them. It's a very bad look for CNN. Oh, that's what they do at CNN. Who thought Bama was finna lose tonight? When he ran back the kick, I said, oh, it's finna be a long night. I was like, Georgia has to be leading at the half to have a chance. They weren't leading at the half. Their chance just flew away like a little birdie. Yeah, it's a busy day today. You said I couldn't even watch. I saw it coming. I know, that's the thing. I said, let me come up here a minute and speak on Cuomo for a minute. Cuomo's an idiot. I knew this would happen to him because he's a complete moron. See, when you're a complete moron and you've been sitting in that chair, you get this ego about yourself. He thinks he runs the show. There's plenty of people that have told you about Cuomo and his behavior. And his big brother told him, look, you got to help me with these holes. Clean this up. God damn it. It's my special Pac-Man mug. What's so special about it is that when it's hot, you see the ghost monsters. Pac-Man can start chomping out. Fired now. And right now, CNN is thinking about criminal charges against old Cuomo. Chrissy boy's in trouble now. He better lawyer up. He claimed he told CNN everything in advance. It was nothing different. He knew he was going to be suspended. Then they fired him, and he said he feels bad. He put out a statement already because he knew the firing was coming. CNN told him, stay out of it. But it's his brother. He's a Cuomo. Now, you and your brother both don't have a job. Because something had to happen when they start coming for you with them hoes. This is some good tea, though. Oh, yeah. The way he sat up there and talked to Dennis Rodman, man, Rodman was ready. If he'd have said that to Dennis Rodman's face, I don't care who his brother was, Dennis Rodman would have ripped his head off his shoulder. Dennis had a drink the whole time. Dennis, why are you behind these guys? No. I don't need to hide behind nobody. It's 10 guys. We put it all on the line. I'm not hiding. Look at me. No. You see guys that lay families. Dennis was ready to whoop his head. One day. One day. Oh, yeah. I told y'all what happened to Jacqueline Avant. It's on the Patreon. That video is only on the Patreon. Well, the Cuomo's out of it. Cuomo just looked guilty, man. I mean, Cuomo didn't want to step down out of office, but it's just something about them. They just look guilty. They don't look innocent. I felt bad for Cuomo. He was like, oh, they lied on me. Bitch is lying. She wanted it. I was like, go ahead, Cuomo. But when you look like him, he's a strong face, mob figure looking dude. Like, if you ever want to see a mobster, you look at Cuomo and you like, yeah, you've been in the room with some duct tape taping somebody up real quick. They look dirty. They look guilty. They look guilty. Especially the big brother. He really looked guilty. He looked like New York. He looked rough. I don't think he won the election. I think he beat the living hell out of the other guy that was running. He probably beat the living hell out of him. Oh, he's decided to change of heart. He ain't running no more. So, looks like I win. Cuomo looked rough. And then his little brother on there, he just think he a tough guy because his brother. I think they really the Shamrocks. Ken Shamrock and Frank Shamrock. That's all they are, the Shamrocks. Oh man, they just happened to get in office. Let me check on my bets. See what's going on over here. Chris Como fired. Look, now everybody want to send me something about Como. Oh man, come on, man. We all know Como had to go. Fox should hire Como. I don't think Fox want Como. They're gonna be like, look, you still like them Democrats. Ain't no way over there. They think they run the show. Well, they did what they call the process of review. So when they did a process of review, who is this calling in? They did a process of review. And when they did a process of review, this is what they came up with. Okay. What's up, Dow G? Coming in, supporting the page and all that. Man, these things are crazy. People are nuts. But Como left a statement, ladies and gentlemen. He did. He had a message when he got out of there. He said, "This is not how I wanted my time at CNN to end, but I have already told you why and how I helped my brother. So let me now say, as disappointing as this is, I cannot be more proud of the team at Como Prime Time and the work we did at CNN's #1 show in the most competitive time slot. I owe them all and will miss that group of special people who did really important work. Those people are probably out of the job too because of you." Well, while he keeps saying he told everybody what he did, it's obvious something he omitted because of the simple fact we're here now. We're here at a point where I don't think he intended to ever be. You see, the specifics were detailed in a massive document dump on Monday. And those were released by the New York General, the Attorney General, what's her name? Miss James. Could be. So gotta be near him. After an investigation into the governor showed that Chris Como, while working as one of CNN's top anchors, was also effectively working as an unpaid aide to his brother. Now, this improper procedure exposes CNN, as I told you. So they might have to be suing him for tampering. I'll get back every cent. They got text messages between him and his brother and some of the aides that he was working with his brother doing the investigation. And he decided to use his connections in the press to help prepare his brother's team as accusers started to make their stories go public. On that day, his brother resigned back in August. Como told the viewers this situation is unlike anything he could have imagined. He never reported on the scandal or tried to interfere in CNN's coverage. He also acknowledged that he tried to be there for his brother when the scandal erupted. Said, I'm not an advisor, I'm a brother. I wasn't in control of anything. I was there to listen and offer my take. That was his thing, right? I was there as a brother, not an advisor. I was a brother. It's roll tide all damn day. Who thought we were going to lose to these goddamn Bulldogs? Go teach the Bulldogs to behave and help the Yellow Jackets to a watery grave. And if a man is defeated, that's a shame. But it's in the fight song. It's in the fight song. Go teach the Bulldogs to behave. It's in the goddamn fight song. We ain't losing to them. Oh, here comes CNN now, after they fired him. So, this is when the suspension took place. When Chris admitted to us that he had offered what did he say? When Chris admitted to us that he had offered advice to his brother's staff, he broke our rules, and we acknowledged that publicly. The network had issued a statement, but we also appreciate the unique position he was in and understand his need to put family first and job second. However, the network, these documents point to a greater level of involvement in his brother's efforts than we previously knew. Told you he was lying his ass off. As a result, we have suspended Chris indefinitely pending further evaluation. Now, Cuomo ain't said nothing when that was said. He said his suspension is embarrassing, but it's understandable. And he didn't want to compromise any of his colleagues. So he's keeping his mouth shut, supposedly. But like I tell you, people think if they tell you a little bit of the truth and omit things, that ain't lying. It is when they say what you did for your damn job. And you tell them, like, hey, I didn't lie to them. I told them everything that went on that I wanted to tell them. But when they say tell us everything, you ain't told them everything, and they done found some other stuff, and you was involved deeper, and you knew that was a foot in the ass, you omitted that and didn't tell them, and they did an investigation and found it, and your ass is on the streets. Now, it was a witch hunt on Cuomo. Some of it was bullshit. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you and try to act like Cuomo was guilty. Like, his brother was like super guilty. He might have had one or two holes. But let me be honest. It was a witch hunt to get him up out of there. Somebody was like, he rubbed my shoulders the wrong way. I mean, like, any Italian or Greek or whatever the hell he is, they did what they do. They touch people. And this is back in the 90s and 80s. It was like years ago. Right, he might have grabbed him on the arm and, all right, toots. I'm like, now all of a sudden, I was violent. No, you weren't. A man hit on you Asked you, did you want to get down? You said no. All right, cool. Then here come other women just piling on. I see your bravery. I want to be brave. You brave because a man asked you, did he want to sleep with you? I felt so violated. It's ridiculous. Real people out there with real crimes who had real attacks. Real people at the job really doing things to them. And y'all coming in here doing all these with these crisis actors here playing a part. That was like that high school thing that went down. They had them kids going out doing those speeches. I was like, whoa, that's where Rizzo went to school at. And they had that go down there and that Parkland. And when I saw the parents' interview who said they just lost a child hours ago, he's doing an interview. And that's when I got super suspicious. You just lost a child hours ago. They got a camera in your face. And you're talking about gun control. And your focus seemed to be mainly on gun control. You're a mother. That was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life. That was the most bizarre thing I probably have ever seen. That I'm like, nobody picked up on this? This isn't real. That's 100% ain't real. Any parent who just lost a child hours ago from a tragic incident that just went down ain't finna go out like that. Ain't finna be sitting there doing no interview. And the interview going like that. There's no tears. She's remembering script to go and talk about gun control. Swear to God, I can't make it up. I had questions. I saw that interview and I had a lot of questions. I'm telling you, the Cuomos, I told you, they look guilty. I told you this years ago. Like, their problem is they look guilty. That's what I'm saying. It's just not going to look good for him. He could be 100% innocent. Like, I ain't even done anything. Maybe like, yes, look at you. You look guilty. I know, right? It's crazy. Nope, I don't want to buy a house. Georgia could come back. Only in a rerun. Well, come on, land on his feet. He's a crook. He's a crook in media. They're not asking Dennis Rodman for a job. Dennis, can I go? No, no, no. You listen to me. You got these guys. We risk it all. Son of a bitch. Dennis, don't try to hide behind your friends. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, we rolling, baby. Baby, green, 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 green. Yeah, I got Indiana winning. I knew they would. Indiana took care of business. Wisconsin took care of business. Boston University took care of business. Hofstra took care of business. I knew Hofstra was going to blow Bucknell out the water. Ole Miss took care of business. So that was it right there. I had 5 to pop right there. Ooh, ooh, wee. So take a good look at my plan. What's the best for the NBA games? Woo, I didn't touch NBA. NBA is hot tonight. That's too hot. That's too hot to try. Well, let me see if I still got my NBA magic. Pick some winners for you. Pick Golden State tonight, but don't take the money line. Take Golden State in the 420. Golden State gonna win this game. They ain't gonna cover the 9. So if you want, you could take the Spurs in the 9 or take Golden State at 420. It's gonna be a close game. The Clippers and Kings. I wouldn't touch this game with a 10-foot pole. But if I had to bet it and there was nothing I could do, this is it. And this was the only bet I could do. I would take the Sacramento Kings +2. Next, you got the Boston Celtics, Portland Trailblazers. Portland's favored by 1. I wouldn't touch this game with a 10-foot pole. I will bet the Boston Celtics +1 if my back was against the wall, and I will bet the under in that game. The under will pay. So if you got to do anything, under 211. Matter of fact, I'm betting that right now. Spurs +9, I'm taking that. Wow. Just that quick. The Mavericks went from being 6-point favorites to 1-point underdog. Ain't no way in hell I'm touching that game. The Bulls versus the Brooklyn Nets. Ooh, that's going to be a good game. Damn good game. It's a game the Bulls should win. Mm. I'm going to take the over 222. The Heat and the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks plus 7. Be a low scoring game. This is a bad, bad lineup, B. Like, I don't even want to touch that game. I don't want to touch the Clippers and Kings. That's what I'm saying. I'm really just doing this for the fun of it, just to see what happens. Take the Kings and the points. Hell, where we go? No, I ain't taking. It's not winning tonight. I'll tell you that now. You could chalk that up as a loss. The Bucks are winning that, plus they covering the 7. Uh, they're in Milwaukee. That's another thing that ain't gonna help Miami. Mm, the odds just went up. The odds went up as I was standing here hitting a button. They wanted to go and bump the odds up to the Brooklyn game, and now it's 3.5. Y'all some dirty bastards. You know what? I'm gonna just pick it anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and go all in. That's it. Y'all done pissed me off now. Just doing that. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. My nickel. I'm gonna take the Sacramento Kings. Hell with it now. I'm going all out. I don't care. Let's put 100 on it. $100. Damn. They know I'm gonna lose so bad. They were like, "We will pay you this much money. Go ahead." They gonna pay me grands if I pull this off. They like, "We'll pay you a Negro if you hit this. We paying you grips." Now, what is this chick talking about? My brother trying to reach you. Why didn't he call? Now, where am I? Oh man, Como is the same. He gonna continuously do the same things over and over again because that's all he know how to do is be Como. Screw stuff up. Oh snap. Yep. Georgia was overrated. Well, the lights got too bright for them. Bama, they live for these moments. They got a lot of press, a lot of hype, and it was gonna be a matter of time. I knew that. I knew when the chips is all on the table, Bama's gonna be the one standing tall. All right, I could bring home the money tomorrow. All I need is the Bucks to win and cover the 10.5. The Bills got to cover the 2.5. Colts got to cover 10.5. The Bears got to win against the Cardinals, or at least be within a touchdown. The Eagles got to cover 6.5 against the Jets, and I win the money. This sucks. God damn it! I God damn it! Well, you probably wasn't here when the video started. I said I haven't been in my office since November the 28th. That's what that November the 28th is in the background. He said Alabama pick six. It's over now. 3 touchdown lead in the fourth quarter. Yeah, you gotta know who strippers hang out with. They normally don't hang out with the most nicest human beings possible. They hung out with people with guns. Two of them. Strippers hang around drug dealers because drug dealers spend money. A lot of it. Lots of money. Lots and lots of money. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for showing up, hitting the like button. I'm gonna go on Casino for Life, and we're gonna talk about Aaron Rodgers and Antonio Brown and the whole suspension. That's coming up in about 5-10 minutes. All right.